Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Jessica Bueller, and I am here to talk to you today about a company called LifeVantage. LifeVantage is the activation company. So, we're going to talk about a concept called activation. But before we get started, just a little bit about me. I am married to Matt, who is a farmer, and we have 5 kids. And we live in the middle of nowhere, central South Dakota. So if you live there, then you know what I mean by that. I have been practicing chiropractic for 16 years, and I have additional certifications in acupuncture and an allergy elimination technique. And I have been on the LifeVantage Scientific Advisory Board since January of this year. And I am so humbled and grateful that you're giving me your time and attention to listen and investigate this like I did 7 years ago. So, just proper disclosures, we are a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. And so you can check out our distributor or consultant earnings there. Everything that I show you is just based on what we have seen there as well. So, why are you here and why did somebody invite you to get on a Sunday afternoon or whatever it happens to be for you and listen to this doctor talk about activation? So, where the current economy is, would you all agree is not really the best place, right? The inflation rates are going up. We have unaffordable housing. I was talking with a woman the other day who had 2 college graduates that had really good degrees and high paying jobs for their field and still couldn't afford to buy a house. And I know studies show that if people aren't able to afford to buy a house, they don't feel like they become as much a part of their community, their neighborhood, and reinvesting back into their community. So it's a big deal whether you can afford a house or not. Whether you choose to or not is still your choice, obviously, but there's just the ability to do that. And then job insecurity that continues to go up, and more people are required to have second jobs just to make their ends meet. And of course, the other thing is toxic overload, the rise of disease. If you look around you, you're going to see more and more people are suffering with conditions and symptoms and diseases. And a lot of that has to do with our toxicity, our toxic world. Definitely our parents and grandparents did not have to deal with the same chemicals that we are dealing with, and our grandkids will have even more, it's predicted, than we are dealing with. So there's definitely a need to look for solutions. And then, of course, there's a health conscious person. And, the person that just wants to live healthier and knows that if you have quality in your life, you're going to be able to show up and serve and help and provide for others better, including your family. Self care is the real health care, really. And it's where we can make the biggest difference because that's where our choices are empowering and they lead us to what we get out of our lives. And I particularly was in this category when somebody introduced this to me. I really thought this was going to be a baggie on my desk that I threw away at the end of the week. And that isn't what happened. But what did happen was I fell in love with some of the research that I'm going to share with you tonight. But 7 years ago, before I was introduced to this, I was supplementing with high quality, sold only through physician products, lots of them. But my hair was falling out like crazy. I had skin issues, acne like a teen, rashes on my neck and my arms, and I had gained weight I could not lose no matter what I did. I did not sleep well and always felt fatigued. I don't know if any of you can relate, but you're living on coffee and looking for something mid morning, mid afternoon when you first get up to kind of keep things going. But I also had no balance between my thriving practice and my growing family. And I was going through all of the motions, but never felt like it was enough, like I was enough. Have you ever felt that way? Like you needed to be duplicated. I mean, I say that often, but I honestly just felt like I needed another version of me to do the things. But shortly after I started activating my cells, a lot of that, all of that changed. My hairdresser noticed more hair growth. My skin cleared, the weight started falling off without changing anything else. I slept better, required less sleep, and I woke up before my alarm. And I immediately, like I said, fell in love with the science behind these products and the concept. And honestly, I really am nerdy at heart, but I'm also super passionate about helping people improve their health naturally. And these are products that everyone needs. But this business has also brought me a community, a way to make a larger impact than I could one-on-one in my office. And it's offered a balance between traditional business and the traditional business model did not offer me. So I want everyone to feel honestly as good as I feel or better right now with the freedom of doing what you want when you want with who you want. And I hope you'll see before you leave here that it really is different here. And that different is what kept me around. So LifeVantage is the activation company, and you've probably heard of activating your bank card, but outside of that, most people have never even heard of the word activate. But instead of supplementing where we bring something to a cell that it doesn't have enough of, with activating, we are able to take something so that our body makes something. We take it to make it. We empower our bodies to make the antioxidants, proteins, enzymes, and things you need for better health. And when you share LifeVantage with others, you're also activating the opportunity with the ability to earn supplemental income. So one way I like to describe, I'm a chiropractor first. So I like to say that chiropractic is to the nervous system what activation is to our cells. And by that, I mean, you're always better with a bone in place and out of place when you're adjusted, right? And you're always better when your body is activated. And you will show up differently with activation on board. It doesn't matter what supplements you're doing, what regimen you're following right now. If you add activation to your life, things are going to be different. So this is our flagship activator. In 2003, we had one peer-reviewed published study on this product showing that we could lower oxidative stress on average 40% in 30 days, a claim that had not been made up until then. And then in 2005, ABC did a primetime investigation on us to debunk that claim. But instead of debunking it, John Quinones had a 45% reduction in just 2 weeks. So immediately following that, there was a flurry of media attention, and major universities and institutions started doing their own self-funded research on this product. This product now has 7 US patents and international patents. Patents protect the recipe so nobody can copy it. And they also prove that the synergy of this blend does something different than if you just went and bought the components of it. So it's 1,800 times more effective than taking the components separately. Wow, right? The formulator of this also is a Nobel Prize winner for co-discovering an antioxidant enzyme that our bodies make called superoxide dismutase, or SOD. So there's a lot of good history here, and we can get into more details of that. But on the simplest level, what is oxidative stress and why would you want to have less of it? So oxidative stress is when we have free radicals in our cells that bounce into our cells and cause cell damage. We produce free radicals when we breathe, when we eat, when we exercise too much, too little, when we're exposed to toxins, when we run the electron transport chain within inside of our cells, when we use energy to make energy in our cells, we make free radicals. Literally everyone has it. And what happens when we get too much oxidative stress is more than aging, right? But it's the breaking down of our cells. And when we take this product, we make our own antioxidants, and those antioxidants will connect with those free radicals and make it so that they don't harm our cells. So when you start taking this, you start making your own antioxidants at a rate of 1 million every single second. You literally cannot take a supplement that can do that. You cannot eat enough blueberries or take enough things to get this effect of Protandim Nrf2. There are several studies, really huge studies on this product. Again, this was the one that brought me in. So there's a study done by the journal Circulation, which is the Journal of the American Heart Association. At the time of its publication, this was the only natural product ever featured in that journal. They did the study. We didn't. There's a study by the National Institute of Aging, 10-year study showing we're the only natural product proven to extend lifespan. There's a study done by a drug company, Biogen, on a drug called Tecfidera, and they studied this product in comparison to their drug and found this one to be the most potent inducer of the Nrf2 pathway. And their product is still on the market at a rate of $52,000 for a 3-month supply. This is less than $150 for a 3-month supply. So there's a lot of cool research, you guys. And that study showed that we could provide protection to the oligodendrocyte, the basic cell of the nervous system. So there's a lot here. There's a lot of reason. If you heard nothing else besides this product today, I would say amen. Because this one is such a big deal. But LifeVantage didn't stop there, and they kept developing activators. This right here is our most popular stack that we offer. It is our collagen activator with our Nrf2 activator. This is called the Healthy Glow. This collagen, instead of taking collagen, like you've already heard of people supplementing collagen that typically has 1 to 3 types of collagen, this has 10 types of collagen, each offering their own benefits. But this is not just a collagen supplement. This is a collagen activator. So when we take it, we start making our own collagen. And when you put these two together, you get a 100% increase in collagen density in just 8 weeks. And you also have a huge impact on the nervous system, immune system, and our stress response. This literally stops the stress perpetuation cycle in your body. Does anybody know anybody that could use a little less stress in their life? Or how about 100% increase in your collagen density? And don't forget, collagen is a major part of every single lining in your body. It's not just hair, skin, and nails. It's also the lining of your gut, your brain, your heart, your lungs, your blood vessels, your fascia. It is like the glue that holds us together, that allows our cells to communicate. So if you get this combo going together, there's profound effects that happen in the body. We also have an activator for fat to help you burn fat. This helps your body. When you take it, it helps your body to burn the visceral, scary fat that surrounds your organs, and also increases the production of your brown fat, the stuff that makes you burn more calories at rest. So you could walk 4,000 steps, about 2.5 miles, or burn 181 calories by just taking 2 capsules of this per day. We also have an activator for the brain, the chemicals in our brain. This allows your chemicals in your brain to attach to the appropriate receptors. It's like throwing a dart and hitting the bullseye every single time. Your communication and connectivity in your brain just soars. So this is for people who need some energy, like me. No wonder I had such amazing changes, right? With that Nrf2 on board, and then you add in some of this Axio, just things are totally different and fast. Look at this little girl. This is my friend Amy's daughter, and she was trying to do this spelling test on the left and was bouncing all around, couldn't sit still, diddling, wiggling, fidgeting, just all the things. And her mom is like, hey, did you drink your Axio? And she's like, no. So they took a 15-minute break. She chugged an Axio and then redid it. And look at the difference, you guys. And this is literally 15 minutes different. Imagine what the brain is like. Have you give this a little bit more time in there. And we know that consecutive days of use are always better. But what else can we activate? And can we help your body make something that helps with weight loss? Yes, and it's coming in October. So I just want to mention a little bit about weight and how our bodies work, so that when I explain what's coming, you understand how this works. When we eat food, it goes into through our digestive system to the intestines where it's converted into sugar. And then our blood sugar rises. As our blood sugar rises, our pancreas lets out insulin to help that blood sugar get into the cells, because inside the cell is where we need that sugar to run our engines of our cells. But in order for insulin and sugar to get inside the cell, the insulin essentially knocks on the door of the cell, and GLP-1 is a chemical inside the cell that opens the door to allow them in. GLP-1 then kind of directs the traffic. Where does that blood sugar need to go within your cell? And it also sends a signal back up to your brain that you need to stop eating. You're full. You're not hungry anymore. You can stop putting blood sugar in. We got enough sugar here to do the work inside the cells. So essentially, GLP-1 is the rate limiting step from getting food in our mouth inside our cells to work for us. And in October, we found a way to take it to make it. We have a new two-step system coming in just 19 days, you guys, that allows us to make more GLP-1. So this helps again with hunger, appetite, impulse. Pounds and inches are what people are noticing in the pre-launch trial, along with less appetite, less hunger, and just really a lot better feeling overall with their bodies, more definition in the muscles. This guy did the Kickstart bundle for 3 months, and then he has been on the GLP-1 activator for just a month. And this is 3 weeks over here for my friend Angie, and you can just see the difference without even knowing what's going on. This is that Kickstart bundle that he was taking. So this is our Protandim NRF2, Fat Burn, and Axio. It's the second most popular right now after that Glow Stack, that collagen and NRF2. Excuse me. But now is the time to get loud about activation. And I got to be 100% honest with you. Having the ability to have products that are getting these changes on a cellular level is really impressive. And when we can create healthy cells, we create healthy tissues, and healthy tissues lead to healthy organs, organs to organ systems, and organ systems to humans. So again, activation is to the cell like chiropractic is to the nervous system. It's just so much different if you can be activated. So why now? Why is it a big deal right now? One, GLP-1 is a buzzword in the world of nutrition right now. Because the drugs in that field have made a storm into mainstream, right? But this is a natural way to do that same, to have a similar impact in the body, where we can work with what God gave us, use God's pharmacy to activate God's pharmacy within our cells. But why affiliate marketing? So 70% of people look to social media to shop. 70%, you guys, and 80% of consumers trust word of mouth. They buy from people they know, like, and trust. And over 4.2 billion users are on social media. So if you don't want to talk to your friends or family, don't. But I dare you to know about something this big and not share it with somebody you care about. Like, come on, really? The average income for affiliate marketers in the US is over at $80,000 a year. There's no fancy tech skills required, no need for a massive influence, no funnels, no drop shipping, no inventory. The only products you buy are the ones that you use, no ongoing expensive softwares or overhead. And look at this, a traditional influencer or an Amazon affiliate makes about 3 to 4% referral bonus. So they have to sell about 833 things a month to make $1,000 doing that. But as a LifeVantage consultant, you earn up to 30 to 40% bonuses and maintain just 30 customers on our best-selling stack, that Glow Stack, and you'll be earning over $1,200 month after month as long as they continue to buy. And our retention rate is well over 80%. Well over 80% because it works, because it gets results, because we not only have claims, but we have research to back up those claims, patents to protect the recipes, and results that come from it. The biggest benefit, though, is leverage. That Amazon affiliate, they have to keep selling that thing to more people every month. And it might be something that they don't need every month. But with LifeVantage, our products come in a 30-day supply and you need them every month. You can also get leverage by building a team of consultants. So every time you help someone below you to do what you're doing, you get paid for that as well. We have 10% bonuses on every product sale your consultants make too. So it's not just what you make, it's what yours make as well. And then this is just on sales. Maybe you don't want to grow a team. You just want to share products and sell products. As soon as you get 4,000 in volume, you'll be making 30% on every sale that comes through your organization. That 10% from the slide before and 20% on this one. And we also have check match on qualifying leaders. This means it benefits you to help the leaders below you, just like it benefits your leaders above you to help you. It's really designed to do this as a team. In fact, we do not want you to do this on your own. You're not a ship sailing in the sea. You're literally in the same boat with your team. And we also have leadership bonuses. As soon as you get to the executive level of our company, you get to take a portion of profit sharing of what the entire company makes. So that means it's helpful for you. It benefits you to not only help your own team, to help anybody's team within the entire company, which creates a culture that is different than every other company out there. So let's say you sell that 4,000 in volume. We call that a diamond seller. You make 30%, so that's 1,200. Then you teach someone else to do the same thing. They have that 4,000 in volume. So they're making 1,200, but you also get 10% of what they brought in. So you make another 400. So you're already at 1,600, and that's only one friend you've taught how to do this. Imagine how many more you could share this with. So Warren Buffett said, you must position yourself in front of a growth curve, not in the middle or at the end, but at the inception, and then realize that the window of opportunity is always closing. So work like there is no tomorrow. We have an incentive for the month of September where you get a 25% increase of your total commission. So say you sell $1,000 yet this month, you're going to get another $250 next month for the work you did this month. So why LifeVantage? Why now? Our compensation plan is stellar. We have products that don't just supplement, they activate. We're publicly traded, full transparency, and Activation Nation is thriving. We are a debt-free company. And honestly, there couldn't be a more exciting time to be in LifeVantage than right now with this new product launch coming. We already have and have had for years products that make a difference, but it's complicated to explain the science of activation. But once people try, they stick around. And now we have a way to offer healthy blood sugar levels, improve insulin sensitivity. With this GLP-1 product, there's going to be some massive changes in people's health. And we have this wave of anticipation as people are prepping their bodies for this new product to come. But we also have just stellar products for cleaning up the cellular environment. So there's 3 things you can do for me. Get back to the person who invited you here and tell them you're one of 3 things. 1, you're ready to try products. 2, you're interested in the products and this business. Or 3, this is not for you, but you know somebody who might be interested in what we are offering. So get back to whoever invited you and tell them 1, 2, or 3. Thank you.